but you have to get the house onto the market. And these houses that are full of stuff, they aren't usually the way they, at least when it cleaned out, and the stuff and getting those few things that, get that house rehabbed. Good luck trying to find a good contractor right now, especially if you live 400 miles away.
How do you do you just go up to, do you just find elder care attorneys and placement agents and the proprietors, the owners of the business and the finance director, and you just say, hey, listen, this is a service I provide? Do you send them something first? Do you, is there some sort of like booth that you could buy at some sort of, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a good piece of advice.
Is there a convention or something where you could just be like, hey?
Great question. There's senior fairs all the time. I used to think I needed to get booths, 10 years ago. My free advice is you never need the booth. You want to talk to all the people in the booths. So just attend them, right? There's just as much networking going on in senior living in your towns as there is in real estate. Wow. It's just hiding in plain sight. You just haven't looked for it yet.
That's incredible. Every day.
Yeah, in St. Louis, I'll just go over. We have something called, there's 8 different ones of these in St. Louis. They're called SRTs. Senior Resource Task Force. I want to break down all 3 words. Seniors, that's who we're helping. Resources, they're getting together to share resources. Task force, it's the task force that's going to make it all happen, right? They're getting together to help these families, because every person is like a Rubik's Cube. They're trying to figure out what all they need. And if you can be better at the house and the stuff, I always combine those 2 together. You can be more valuable to everyone. Even real estate agents that have an SRES designation, guys, they don't want to clean the house out either. They want you to come in and do this. They'll still get their commission. I remember in 2011, they would say things like, oh, we already work with a real estate agent. I felt like I get kicked in the stomach, like, oh, Philip's out, right? No, they just admitted they have the problem, and they just admitted that real estate agents' ways, they've been fixing this for the past 30 years, and the problem is right now, would we all say that the market's good today, right? We would. But you have to get the house onto the market. And these houses that are full of stuff, they aren't usually the way they, at least when it cleaned out, and the stuff and getting those few things that, get that house rehabbed. Good luck trying to find a good contractor right now, especially if you live 400 miles away.
Right. I love it. You're getting me like, I'm getting like kind of goosebumps because I'm living this right now, Phil. I understand completely what's going on. Unfortunately, my grandpa was like Mr. Saver, and they paid off the house and the whole thing, but they're going to have to unlock it at some point for sure. Right. And my grandma's probably going to live another 20 years. I mean, she's, besides the fall, she's, all of her family lives to be like 100 and 100 and whatever. So it's bananas. How much money that takes, because I know that the place that she's at, I think it's like $5,000 a month. Yep. And it's not like, I mean, she can still get around, you know what I mean? It goes way up from there.
Way up. The more they have to do, it could be double that easy if they have to do more things for her.